So that's how I gotta find a giant Cheeto. Okay, ignore what you just heard. Ignoring what you just heard, alright, let's get into something really interesting, and I'm gonna give my opinion on the new game of Spider-Man, aka Spider-Man Miles Morales. But Jordan, the game just came out last night. I know, but if you could let me explain a little bit, why did I already played it? Maybe your doubt would already be solved. Alright, before starting with the review or opinion on this, I would like to say that this is a complete spoiler-free review. At some point, I will tell you, okay, this part will start with the spoiler things. But out of that, yeah, it will be a spoiler-free opinion or review on this game. Okay, into the video now. First of all, what an amazing story and what an amazing game they decided to go with. Let me tell you, to make a Miles Morales game, you need balls. Because Miles is not, it's a really known character, but has no alternate suits, a lot. Because they focus more on Peter Parker's Spider-Man comics. And Insomniac did a great job with all the creative suits, all the alternate suits they had. Because really, Miles has, not a lot of suits. Now onto the villains, starting with this dude, the Tinker. I don't know how to say dude, as a girl, but anyways. And her being the final boss was completely awesome. She's not the best villain ever, but she is okay. She works for the story in order for Miles to actually become Spider-Man. And once again, this game follows what the Spider-Man PS4 did, which is that the villain does not necessarily need to be someone, doesn't need to be a stranger. It may sometimes be someone you know. And that worked pretty well. As in the Spider-Man PS4, the villain having a link with Spider-Man or the character works so well for the story. Now, Peter Parker and Miles being both Spider-Man, that's actually pretty cool. As we saw at the end of the game, we can see that picture that really you can see everywhere, which is this one. This was a cool scene, okay? I mean, both Spider-Man swinging. I mean, that's amazing. Now, we finished talking about some small points of the game. Now, get into the review and my opinion. Final rating. Yeah, expect some spoilers from here, but I will tell you when the actual spoilers start. So, yeah. Now, let's kick off the review and opinion with the gameplay.
But Jordan, what do you mean by gameplay? You're gonna show us a video of the game or something? You playing it or something? Because that's what gameplay means, right?
No, little Timmy. Gameplay does not necessarily need to mean a video of the game or the video of someone playing the game. What I'm talking about is the playability, how the swinging and stuff, the playability of the game. So, now that Timmy knows what a gameplay is, let's get started with it. First of all, the combat. All the fighting skills and everything, since it's Miles, which is an amazing character with the invisibility and the Venom Blast, which is the electricity thing, but they decided to call it Venom Blast, which actually Venom Blast makes me think of someone blasting a symbiote. Second thing is the swinging, which is pretty cool, to be honest, but I have one small problem with it. Look, Miles is supposed to be unexperienced here, and he is learning. This game is of Miles learning the thing, how to be Spider-Man. But why does he look, well, the thing is he looks more experienced than Peter Parker because all of these cool tricks you can make with Miles at the beginning of the game. You don't gain them. When the game starts, you can already do amazing tricks with Miles that you can't with Peter. I get it. They're both different in a way. But it feels like Miles is more experienced than Peter. And all those cool tricks and stuff with Miles, it made the game pretty fun. It's pretty cool to swing around and in a different way, because we've been swinging the same way this 2 years of Spider-Man PS4. So I guess it's time to change stuff a little bit and swing with all the glory Miles Morales has. So I give the gameplay 7.5 out of 10. Okay, so before continuing with the video, I want to tell that there might be some small and some serious spoilers coming out in the next minute. So if you haven't played the game and you want to avoid spoilers, I recommend leaving or just pause the video, maybe play the game if you're able. And if you don't want to do that, or you want to watch my final rating, there should be some numbers, which would be the minute where my final rating is, and I'll make you avoid all the spoilers. So you're just gonna go onto that minute and the rating should be there. So yeah, because there's gonna be some spoilers. I wanna make a deep review. Like the next few things are gonna go deeper on the game, so I'm gonna discuss some parts about the story and the bosses and stuff. So yeah, I'll be giving away some small spoilers, maybe some huge spoilers if I accidentally do. So yeah, I recommend skipping to this part of the video, or just leave, or just pause the video and play the game and revisit the video when you finish it. Okay, now that people that want to avoid spoilers just skipped the video or maybe just left, we can talk about the villain. Like, actually, let's talk deep about the Tinker. That's the name of the villain, if you didn't knew that, which I'm pretty sure you know, because, I mean, why are you here? You should have probably played the game, so you definitely know who the Tinker is. But this time, they made the Tinker a girl, and this girl ends up being Miles' like old friend or something. I don't really know the storyline there, I don't remember, but it's Miles' friend, like old friend or something like that. And what is amazing, and that it's a great idea to go on, is how the character creates the villain. So now he has to stop her or him, the villain. So, Miles, I think, if I remember the line, it was like Miles lied to this girl to get into the underground. I don't know for what. They never told it in the game. But yeah, it basically says that Miles created the Tinkerer. And what's funny is that it's basically the same shit that Spider-Man PS4. She's after a politician. So now, for the video not to be long, let's get into all of the characters. And now we're gonna get into Rio Morales, or I don't know, Rio. I think it's Rio Morales, and it's basically Miles' mom. So she's a politician now, if I'm not wrong, like Osborn was. I mean, she's not a mayor, but kind of the same thing. So what surprises me is how they made Rio, I don't know how the fuck to pronounce it, Rio to know Miles is Spider-Man. It's actually pretty cool. I mean, Miles really needed help, so it makes sense. He was just starting, so it makes sense for Rio and all the others to know who he was. And let me tell you, throughout the whole game, he is really bad at keeping his identity safe, but hey, people in Harlem are really nice. So they saw him unmasked. He takes off his mask because something happens, like in the system or something like that. So they all saw his face, and then there's this like news guys, and they were like, "Hey, who's this guy?" And one of them was like, I didn't see his face. He's our Spider-Man." I mean, of course they did saw Miles' face, but hey, that's a nice thing. He became Harlem's Spider-Man, and that's a nice thing. So this video became really long now that I'm editing it. So I'm just gonna give a quick summary of all my rating and stuff. So I finished the video. Okay, so villains, I give it a 6.5 out of 10. The gameplay, 7.5 out of 10. Then the character development, 9 out of 10, like solid 9. And maybe, well, that's everything. The whole game ends up in a 9.5 out of 10. It's a really short game. But yeah, and Peter Parker was really cool in the whole game. Well, the times he appeared, because he's not always. But that mission with Rhino was amazing. So, the final rating for this game is a 9.5 out of 10. It's amazing, but it could get better with some stuff. I don't know, some DLCs or something to make it longer. Because I actually finished it in one night. So yeah, that makes it really short. And yeah, they really need to add more stuff. So it's a little bit longer. It's like 7 hours in total, if I'm not wrong. Like, Insomniac said it was like 7 hours long. If you make everything correct and do not die and like be a god, it's like 7 hours long. It was like 9 hours long for me because I'm really bad at games. But yeah, actually, it's shorter than the Spider-Man PS4. But Spider-Man PS4 also is an easy game. So, and it has all the DLCs and stuff. So it has all the stuff. I mean, we have been playing that for 2 years, and it's still fun. So, yeah, they know how to entertain us. You can entertain yourself with crimes on the Miles game. But yeah, we're really missing some DLCs, and I don't know, just some more stuff, some more side missions. There is some side missions, but there's not a lot as in the PS4 game. But yeah, it's a great game. It's a little bit shorter than the PS4, but it's a great game. So yeah, it's a 9.5 out of 10. Hope you all enjoyed this new type of videos. I actually like these ones more than the old ones I did. But hey, let me know which one you like more. This new type of videos or the old ones. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. Make sure to share with your friends so we get more audience. Then subscribe if you aren't subscribed yet. And leave a comment if you want to. I'll be reading all of your comments, liking them, and reply. So make sure to follow my TikTok. It should be in the description. And join the Discord server as well in the description of this video. And that should be everything. See you and have a great day, morning, night, wherever you are. Just have a great day. See you.